Records of children who experienced the disaster. 8 years have passed since the Great East Japan earthquake. At the time, I was a teacher at Miyato Elementary School, located on Miyato Island in Higashimatsushima City, Miyagi Prefecture. The island was devastated by the earthquake and tsunami, but the residents have now been relocated to higher ground, and the cheerful voices of local residents can be heard from the beautiful rows of houses. The children who witnessed the tsunami with me have now become university, high school, and junior high school students. The situation at the time of the tsunami was so harsh that, while they still carry the worries, anger, and sadness typical of adolescence and young adulthood, it's hard not to feel that their ordinary appearance is a blessing. The number of dead, missing, and injured exceeded 24,000. Note: National Police Agency Emergency Disaster Security Headquarters press release, June 8, 2018. The tsunami that day, which caused unprecedented damage, mercilessly struck the elementary school on Miyato Island in Higashimatsushima City, where I worked. The surging waves completely transformed the island's naturally rich landscape, like being instantly transported from the idyllic scenery of a Ghibli film to a desolate scene reminiscent of a Hollywood violent flick. Is this really happening? Amid such a devastating earthquake, miraculously, the tsunami did not reach the elementary school's playground, which is located on higher ground. Almost all of the island's approximately 900 residents fled to the elementary school, causing the gymnasium and playground to become overcrowded. My colleagues helped with the islanders' care. I was tasked with ensuring the children's safety, so I gathered them in the gymnasium, tried to calm them down, and encouraged them to prepare themselves for the harsh reality. That was all I could say. The power was cut off and the school was soon plunged into darkness. This strange darkness, unlike anything they had ever experienced before, seemed to reflect the anxiety of the children and islanders. Approximately 2 months had passed since the earthquake. A temporary lifeline had been set up on the island, and generators and water trucks ensured power and water. However, with no clear future, the islanders lived in fear every day. This anxiety had a major impact on the children's hearts as well. One after another, incidents occurred. Kind-hearted children threw stones at houses that had survived the tsunami, and previously gentle older students kicked younger students for no apparent reason. I had to do something about this situation. What could I do? In this empty situation, all I had left was the art and crafts I had learned as a student and continued to do even after becoming a teacher. With the future uncertain, I wondered if art and crafts could offer a glimmer of hope. At the time, I was serving as both the academic director and a combined homeroom teacher for first and second graders, and one day I called on the staff. I want the children to create pictures of Miyato Island 10 years from now, so that they can live their school life with dreams and hopes. It seemed the principal already believed that art and crafts could be a ray of light that would cut through the darkness. And so he gave me the push I needed. This is where the art and crafts practice we called the Miyato Reconstruction Project C, Children, commonly known as Project C, began. Immediately after the earthquake, during the first semester of 2011, each child drew a picture of Miyato 10 years from now on a piece of construction paper. Some islanders were seen shedding tears when they saw their drawings. The Miyato 10 years from now, the children drew was not a cityscape filled with skyscrapers, but rather the island's former fishing grounds and lush greenery, which had been completely destroyed by the earthquake. Eventually, each child's drawing of Miyato became a large mural, and became a symbol of the islanders' desire for recovery, not only for the children, but also for the islanders. Project C's efforts touched not only the islanders, but also support groups and those touring the disaster-stricken areas who visited the island. One such example was the Global Dialogue Lab, an NPO that uses ICT, information and communications technology, to promote international exchange with children from overseas. hereinafter referred to as the Global Dialogue Lab. My encounter with the Global Dialogue Lab led to arts and crafts workshops in the Aceh region of Indonesia, which was devastated by the 2004 Sumatra earthquake and tsunami, and to the creation of a mural depicting Aceh 10 years later. This book looks back on the steps taken by an elementary school on a small island in the disaster-stricken area, where arts and crafts have helped children heal their wounds and foster their ability to think about the future. Furthermore, it examines the significant educational benefits of international exchange using ICT, which was the catalyst for these arts and crafts activities. A small elementary school on a small, rural island. By sharing the stories of arts and crafts and ICT equipment, which empowered ordinary elementary school teachers when they faced crises they could not have overcome alone, I hope to inspire others to overcome the various disasters that occur repeatedly across the country, as well as the rapidly changing world, together with kind-hearted people in their communities, across the country, and beyond, and to find hope that there is light that can help us survive. Toshioki Miyazaki Introduction. Toshioki Miyazaki, Global Dialogue Lab, a non-profit organization. Records of children who experienced the Great East Japan Earthquake.